Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Windsor Racecourse here on Monday. It is the 24th of June 2024. Gonna look at the 6th race, the 810 from Windsor, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean it, around the world. Let's look at the 810, the 6th race from Windsor, which is a download the FitStare app now handicap. It's Class 5 handicap going for a $10,500 purse. Race for 3-year-olds only. Horses rate 56 to 75. 6 horses are contesting 2,200 meters or mile 3/8 on the turf course. Top selection here. I'm going to go with the 3-horse Lucientio. I'm going to go 3-5-1 in the TriCash trifecta. 3-5-1 TriCash trifecta. Top selection of 3-horse Lucientio. This 3-year-old colt by Too Darn Hot. Jonathan 80 guys in trains. Kieran Schumark gets to mount. The horse's most recent outing came locally here at Windsor on 20th of May. Mile 3/8 on fast ground and a Class 5 handicap. And the horse won by length that day. And this horse had a dream trip. He stalks close to the pace. When he slowly moved his way into the race and he got the turn of foot, he took off clear. A very good strong run. Coming here off a little bit of a bench. Back to with a good weight here today against these horses. I think he's going to be in a good spot to win. Two back ran here on soft ground 6th of May, mile 3/8 in a Class 5 handicap. He broke the main that day. He won by 2.5 lengths that day. And again, from a tracking trip, he had the turn of foot and could have probably won by more. That was a very good run that day in that Class 5. And then at Yarmouth on 23rd of April, a mile and a quarter in a Class 5 handicap. He finished 5th by 3 lengths that day, and he just never really got going that day. He was just a little bit lackadaisical. It wasn't his day to win. And then at Linkfield on the poly track off the bench, mile in the Class 5 novice, finished 6th by 11 lengths that day. He was with them early on, but then just completely crumbled. I thought he got beat by better horses on the day. He might be bred for the mile, but he wants to go more with the dam side, with the Galileo on the dam side. He wants to stay that longer trip, like a mile and a half today, which he's going to get. He's back at it. He could win. I think the 5-horse Arch Legend could be an upsetter for Ocean Murphy and Charlie Johnston. His win at Wolverhampton on the 1st of May was quite impressive in that Class 6 handicap, winning by a half a dozen lengths that day. Basically trotted home under a walk. Very easy run from the rail. Came back to run at Chepstow a week later in a mile and a half Class 4 handicap where he ran horribly, finishing 8th by 18 lengths. He completely crumbled that day and came back to run against some tough horses, staying at Sandown earlier in the month where he finished 5th by 20 lengths. He's back down to a Class 5, back down to a trip he could definitely win at. His Victor race was definitely fast enough to be up with these horses. Getting Murphy back up at 6-1, it wouldn't surprise me if he gets the job done. I'll use him on the ticket. His win here back in April wasn't bad at all. He can run, like I said, if he runs that, he can win. I'll use him here on the ticket. And even the 1-horse Reaching High for Sir Michael Stout, His Majesty the Queen, the King and Queen, for Richard Kingsgoat here. I think this horse's win at Chelmsford over the poly track 2-back wasn't bad at all. Came back to run an okay 3rd at Leicester on soft ground. I think goes up a little bit fast with a little bit more faster ground. At 3-1, I'll use him on the ticket. It's a very wide open co-feature here today from Windsor, so I think you want to go a little deep to end off the quad and play spot here. But to recap my selection for the 810, the 6th race from Windsor, going to take the 3-horse Lucentio, 3-5-1, TriCash trifecta, use all 3 of them in the multi-race. With that being said, good luck to all, and please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck, everybody.